Tonight, before you go to bed, make an inspection tour of your ice box. How's that Pabst Blue Ribbon supply holding out? Tomorrow morning when your dealer says, "What did you have?" say, "Pabst Blue Ribbon." What else?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Hello Problems podcast. I'm your host, Alex Luby, and I'm joined, as always, by the most problematic homies of the Seven Seas.
We're a trio
First
of
off, no,
problems.
we are not the problems. We're not problematic.
Alex is having
Everything in our
issues.
life is-
Well, okay.
Yeah, so we'll get to it. We'll name all our problems. Let me finish the fucking intro.
All right, go on.
All right.
You can tell we're very fucking aggressive this week.
I'm your host, Alex Luby, and I'm joined, as always, by the most problematic homies of the Seven Seas, Mr. Anthony Luby and Luke Farnsworth. Boy, oh boy, who wants to go first?
I'm still not problematic. I just want to point
I'll,
that
I'll
out.
go first since mine stemmed from last week.
Yours is solved.
Yeah, I guess. We'll see. So when we say problems, we just mainly mean tech problems, which Luke really isn't a part of. All his shit seems to work okay.
IRL.
Yeah, he's got good stuff going
All
for
my
him.
problems are IRL.
Yeah.
No, I don't have anything good going for
He's
me
got-
except the fact that my computer works.
Luke's computer works and his internet works good, so that's cool for him. So last week, we were having a lot of issues with the internet, and that was on my end. Tip's internet was working like splendid, and I could not figure out for the life of me why mine was doing this. So after we got off, I think I got this. Luke, it was the night we played The Forest. Was that Thursday?
Probably, yeah.
So Sunday to Thursday, I was just knocking my head at this fucking problem because I could not figure it out. So I thought it was my antenna for my board and a bunch of other things. So Thursday, me, Luke, and Jay were playing Sons of the Forest, and my connection was just god awful. It was saying like I couldn't connect to Jay. I would get disconnected from Discord, and they would be like, "All right, look." No, Luke was always saying like, "Oh, Luke's playing The Forest. Oh, Luke's playing The Forest." Every 5 minutes because it would disconnect me so much. So I got off early because I was kind of frustrated. And a couple hours, it was like midnight, and I was catching up on some shows. And I stopped at like 1 o'clock, and I was like, I want to solve this issue. I wonder what it is. So I spent the next 3 hours until 4 in the morning fucking with this thing. I went in, I uninstalled the drivers, I reinstalled the drivers, I went back to old drivers, I went into the internet connection itself, on my network settings, on my motherboard. I went the whole 9 yards. I was watching videos, reading articles, and I could not get this shit to fucking work. So the next day, I was texting Alex, I was like, yeah, my shit's kind of fucked. I'm gonna probably buy a new antenna. They're like $20, it's not bad. So I looked at it, and on a whim, I moved it from on top of my PC to on top of my lamp, which is right over here. I'm like, I wonder if this will work. I checked the connection, and it worked flawlessly. I felt like a bumbling fuck, to say the least. Because all I had to do was, instead of wasting 4 hours of my night fucking with a bunch of different things, I just had to move the goddamn antenna up a little bit. But it still doesn't make sense because it was working fine for months. Mm-hmm. I don't get it, but it's doing okay now.
The capacitors in your motherboard were actually creating an electromagnetic interference, and it only took until now for them to charge all the way up, and then it created that electromagnetic field that would cause your antenna to reach it.
I thought it was the amount of wireless shit I had, like my keyboard,
That's
mouse,
actually
and
like
headphones.
very, very correct.
He is an
honestly.
electrical engineer.
That is not how that would work.
You could have sold
No
that to
fucking
us.
clue
You could have
why.
easily sold that.
I could easily have sold that very well. That's not how that would work. I have no fucking clue why that would happen.
Well, I thought it was all my Bluetooth things because my headphones, my keyboard, and my mouse are all wireless. I'm like, I wonder if that's fucking with it. So I would plug in my headphones and test the internet, but I don't know. We're seem to be rocking pretty steady right now.
That's good. At least it's working.
For now.
I have my console by Eiffel 65 stuck in my head right now.
Gran Turismo.
I played My Console by Eiffel 65 for Thorpe and Jay the other night. And Alex, you don't know this song. You know Blue Abba Dabba Dee Dabba Die? That's them. It's them. It's another song they made.
Oh boy.
And for some reason, he just talks about video games for part of it and playing on his PlayStation. So he's like, Metal Gear Solid, Tekken 3.
Gran Turismo.
like shit
PLAY.
Is
Station.
it just like PlayStation games?
He just needs
Yeah,
a bunch
for
of
some
shit.
reason, and I don't know why. And it's stupid catchy, and it gets stuck in your head. It's an earworm for
Yeah,
sure.
it's pretty unfortunate.
And it like makes you mad because
Solid,
Tekken 3.
Gran Turismo,
I do want to listen to it
Resident
after this.
Evil.
Need for Speed.
I
That's-
can't remember all the games, but I know he says like Metal Gear Solid, Tekken 3, Gran Turismo, and Resident Evil. Those are the 4 games he definitely says.
He also
And then he says something about X-Files for some reason.
He spells out the
XCOM?
play and PlayStation.
Yeah, he says PLAYSTATION for some reason. I don't know why. And that's like the hook of the song. It's stupid catchy. If they played it in a club, you would catch me on
Yeah.
that dance floor, busting it down sexual style for a young man.
While we're on the topic of songs, real quick, before I get into my problems and Luke's problem, do you guys know Real is trending on TikTok?
No
Is she
way.
really?
Yeah, her song "Loading" is
I love it.
That's
extremely
a good
popular.
song. It's a good song.
Everyone is using it.
It's a good song.
Amanda was scrolling through TikTok and shit, and I heard the song. I'm like, wait, go back to that. And I'm like, click that song. Yeah, and Real is a popular trend on TikTok right now.
That song.
I know that.
It's
I know
funny. It's
that.
like it's a funny trend. It's like things I want inside of me, or something like that. And they'll put like like berries and watermelon, and then they'll put like a picture of, like Donkey Kong. And shit, just like there's one weird image.
Well, first off, a watermelon is a berry, so you're
Is
just
a
saying
watermelon
that's
a
the
fucking
same
berry?
thing. Yeah, it is.
Would we?
Actually.
What is? We had like not a debate, but we talked about something. So like last week or 2 weeks ago, about it was a food, I think. What the? Oh, it was jam.
Sure.
It was fucking jam and
Oh,
jelly.
jam, yeah.
Why?
jelly.
Why are we like the Hello Vegetable podcast now? What the fuck? Even though that's
Well,
fruit.
we talked about fruit the whole time.
Actually, it's a
All
berry.
vegetable.
It's a berry.
A strawberry isn't a berry though.
That's so dumb. It's in the name.
Because-
How was a strawberry not a berry?
The seeds are on the outside.
That makes me angry. Did the tomato fruit vegetable debacle ever get solved?
Tomatoes are fruits.
Tomatoes
Yeah,
are fruits.
100%.
They're the worst
Yeah,
fruits.
guaranteed.
The worst fruits.
that's tough.
So you know the difference between being smart and being wise?
No.
What?
Being smart is knowing a tomato is a fruit. Being wise is knowing that tomatoes don't go in fruit salad.
I feel like wise is the better option here.
Yeah.
That's how I've always known the difference between the two, is because like I always remember that little
You're a wise man.
saying.
He's a wise. Oh, yeah, this wise
He's a
guy.
wise
Look at this
guy.
wise guy.
Look at this
The
wise
Joe
guy.
Pesci song,
That's-
Wise Guy.
Wise
Joe
guy.
Pesci. I think Joe Pesci should be fucking Mario. But that's just me. Just saying.
Oh no, he
He
needs
would
to be
make Mario
normal.
sound
He needs to
actually
be normal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mario needs
Mario
to sound
needs-
normal.
I'm going to see that movie the
I
day
am.
it comes
I'm gonna
out,
go see
dude.
it.
100%. I'm so excited.
Cone said he wants to go
cannot
see
wait.
it. We're gonna.
We,
Yeah.
all right, we're not getting back into the Mario movie because we talked about
we
it
did
last
that like last week.
No. Well-
What are your problems?
All right. Well, my problem is the thing that's persisted. So, probably like 2-3 months ago, I have a dual monitor setup just like everyone else on the fucking planet, and my monitors will display one image mirrored. So like what I'm seeing here, I have my Discord up, is exactly over here. So I'm seeing myself twice moving around, giving myself headaches. So I'm like, okay, what the fuck is causing this problem? I still don't really know. First time I solved it, I went into like weird shit in the settings, device manager, properties, checked all the drivers. Those were fine. And it's doing it again. So I hit Windows X, and that pulls up a screen with with all these tabs on the bottom left. You go into, where is it, device manager, and it should say your display output or something like that, display. And it would be your GPU that shows up. So 15 minutes ago, my GPU was an RX 480. That's gone. It doesn't show up. It just says, I can actually read you exactly what it says real quick. Apparently, my only display adapter is Microsoft Basic Display Adapter. That's the only thing right now. So that's the only thing going on. It's working on my computer. I tried resetting it multiple times. Sometimes that worked in the past. Now it is not. I can't solve the problem. I don't know what's going on. And it's really frustrating. Because I can't move my mouse to the left screen. It's just like a TV displaying what's here. And it's the most goddamn frustrating thing in the world.
Have you gone into like your system and seen if your GPU shows up?
Yes, if I open up Task Manager, you know how it gives you like your performance settings on
Yeah.
each tier? Your GPU is not there.
Yeah, your GPU is dead.
Yeah. So
100%.
I don't know. Because it did the exact same thing
someone-
last time.
Yeah, Luke had this issue. Well, not
Raising
this.
his hand. Being
Okay.
someone that's had his GPU die on him, I can say your GPU is fucking dead.
I wouldn't like
100%.
put that out of the realm because I don't know how old that thing is. I got it as a hand-me-down. I mean, it could have been through the fucking ringer. It's like I just want it to work, man. So I might spend all day after work tomorrow trying to put a new GPU in my fucking PC.
Well, at least it's easy. It's like
Well,
putting
I was
a
gonna say, that
fucking
shouldn't take you
puzzle
all
together.
day.
I've never done it.
Like-
I'm nervous. I've never done
All right,
something like that.
So tip here. Luke's gonna tell you how you do it, right? So there's a little screw on like the back end of your computer, right? And that holds your GPU steady. You're gonna unscrew that. You're gonna take the GPU. You're gonna pull it out. You're gonna take a new GPU. You're gonna push it down on the board. You're gonna screw it in, and you're done.
Is that so? Obviously, I have to take off the glass.
Yes.
Well, yeah, yeah,
Yes,
you
that's
can.
that's how you pull the
Yeah.
GPU out.
Okay, I'm just saying. Just,
No,
I
you're
just need
gonna
to-
you're gonna phase through the glass.
I
and
need to
keep
cross
it
my
there.
eyes and dot my T's on this one.
Yeah, it's
Luke, I
literally-
might video call you when I'm doing this if you're not busy. And I'll just put it like on a table here and be like, okay, process 1.
It'll
So
have
that
to
might
be
happen.
after 5 because Luke has to work late all next week to try to use as little PTO
Yeah.
the following Friday as he
Yeah.
can.
You know what I want to
Yeah.
see Alex do?
What?
Seat RAM.
Oh,
Oh,
Dude,
dude,
well,
he
oh
would
my God.
shit.
What's funny
I
about
shit
that,
when I do that.
I remember when I got this thing built by Ryan. I was telling him like, hey man, like I bought 16 gigs, but only 8 is showing up. So it was like months we couldn't figure this problem out. So I took the computer to him one day. He's like, we were about to give up. He's like, I'm just gonna try one thing. I'm just gonna try and push the RAM down. That's all it was. He just
Yeah.
seated it wrong.
You have to push it so hard.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I get stressed out
Oh,
dealing
I
with
hate
RAM.
it. I hate it.
It stresses me out
Imagine
so
you're pushing
fucking
it down.
bad.
Your like fingers give and you punch through the motherboard or something.
I'd be so pissed off.
I'd be so mad.
It like snaps in half.
Like
I'd-
I can't even
scream like
fault
Godzilla.
Alex. If Alex got scared seating RAM, I can't even get
I
mad at him.
know.
I can't judge him. I get terrified seating RAM. It is the scariest thing on the planet.
Because you're pushing this expensive piece of equipment into another expensive piece of equipment with force that feels like way too much.
And on top of that, if you fuck up the expensive piece of equipment that you're pushing it into, all 2 hours of work you just put into is all for naught because you have to replace all 2 hours worth of work with another motherboard.
Yeah, plus all the money it costs to get more.
Oh, yeah. Building a PC is fun, but boy, is it stressful.
Mm-hmm. What, Luke? What do you hear, boy? Jimmy's stuck in the
Someone out
well.
at the dog park yelling at their dog down there.
Jimmy's stuck in the well.
This guy was down there, and I just heard like, "The boy, you got it." What am I hearing?
Oh man, so that's mine and
Yeah,
Anthony's
that was
problems.
about
Technical stuff. My GPU is probably fried. Anthony's Wi-Fi seems to be working correctly for now until
Yeah.
it doesn't.
Alex, this is the second GPU that you've had that's gone kablooey.
Yeah, none of them were my fault.
I mean, it's just old. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
the
just
second one
old,
you can't
but-
really blame anybody. The first
Yeah.
one,
No,
the first
I mean,
one
this-
you can blame.
that's just a prank.
This one's a bit. I respect this GPU. Like it's done its work. It lived a good life.
The first one you got pranked pretty hard.
That thing was maybe like 2 weeks old, fresh out of the box.
Alex, what you should
This
honestly do is just get like a 3060.
honestly,
It's only like $300.
Yeah, they're like fucking. They're cheap.
Maybe
and
I
they're
will.
really,
Maybe,
they're good
honestly-
GPUs.
Honestly, he might actually need to upgrade most of his set.
Yeah, my.
though,
Oh
for it.
yeah.
you think?
Well, first off, what do you know what your power supply is off the top of your head?
It's probably not enough.
I've Zulini in my closet. I can check it right now.
Yeah, check it.
If you
Entertain
check
the
it.
guess.
Because I think Jay had when we went to get all his shit, he got a 650.
Yeah,
then
and that's,
his
like,
was crashing on him,
pushing
so
it.
he had to upgrade to an 800, 850.
Yeah, I know for my 3080, I got a 1000 watt or a 950 watt, one or the other,
I think mine's like
just to be safe.
mine's pretty close.
Yeah.
We might have the same ones. I don't think mine's 1,000, but
What's yours?
I actually couldn't find it. It's not in there.
Oh, swag. I don't know if you can find that in the system settings. I don't think it
I'm
tells
not
you.
sure either.
I don't think power supplies tell you. You'd have to like open up the computer itself to tell.
Yeah, God, it was just up there too. I don't want to look for it for 5 minutes.
No,
so-
it's not worth it that much.
Yeah.
But
I'm assuming you
I know
have like a 600.
I forget off the top of my head.
I don't
What
know if
is
you're
required for a 36?
for a 3060. I recommend probably at least an 850 watt,
Yeah, I know. I don't think I have that much.
and also his CPU might not be compatible with it. 'Cause
Oh, yeah, he is
it's,
right.
it's old.
He has a
It's
Ryzen.
old.
Oh, that doesn't matter,
Ryzen
but
7.
Which one it is doesn't matter, but I think he might want to upgrade that. You could probably get away with like slowly upgrading your computer instead of full on building a new one.
I think the 1060 in my old one is a downgrade as well.
Yeah, that sucks.
What do you have in yours now?
RX 480
RX 480?
Ryzen.
Oh, I don't fucking.
I don't know shit about
Yeah,
Ryzen.
no one knows it. No one knows
If
them.
I go like RX 480,
I think it's comparable to the 6 GB 1060.
Yours are 6 gigs.
RX
No, mine's a
480
3 gig.
NVIDIA equivalent. It's equivalent to a 1060.
Yeah. Does it
Oh.
say the 6 gig or the 3 gig version? Because in my old PC it's the 3 gig.
Well, what gig is yours? Tip.
He don't know.
I would check, but it's not showing up.
Yeah, I mean, like it would be equivalent to whatever gigabyte his is. Like it's the same generation of graphics card though. So like if you gave him a 1060, it'd be the same exact. It'd be a lateral move.
You'd at least be on first base still. Couldn't steal, but you'd be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. The pitcher's looking, but like you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can lean off a little bit perhaps.
Yeah. Bases aren't necessarily loaded either.
Why do we know? Like we talk shit about baseball. Why do we know so much about it? What the fuck?
It's the bottom of the ninth, but bases aren't loaded.
The fuck is this?
Like, did you play baseball when you were a kid?
No, never.
Really?
Lucky.
I felt like I just have this feeling that like every kid played either soccer or baseball.
I did soccer for a very, very small amount of
Did
time.
you did soccer? That's
There
all
it
that
is.
matters.
Rugale played baseball.
Rugale. I played baseball as a very young child.
Hated it.
Yeah, it wasn't fun.
Yeah, we were
I
those
hated
kids that
soccer.
would like, when you have the mitt, you would just put it on your face.
They're like
My
you're
mom
cutting
got-
grass.
You'd like pick grass.
My mom would get mad because in soccer I would just be sitting there in the like on the soccer field. Whatever is it called, a field?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be just on the soccer field, just not paying any fucking attention because I'm like, this is boring as hell. I have to wait for
Soccer's-
these two people to kick a fucking ball.
Soccer's fucking
you-
rough depending on what position you are. It's just constant running back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh, I was always defender. I was always on the defending team.
That'd
But
be-
that's just because I didn't give a shit and I just kicked full force no matter what it was. So like some kid would come up and I would kick as hard as I could, and if we went shin to shin, I didn't flinch. That kid went down every time.
I remember buying
a-
like those shin guards, like those little plastic pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
dude.
worked.
Yeah, kids did not fuck with me. And then I got hit in the balls 3 times with a ball and went down all 3 times. And my mom got pissed at me. And I'm like, I can't get up. I got smacked in the nuts with a ball. I'm down right now.
Pain.
And like
Pain.
I remember one time I got hit and I went down. I almost threw up. It was so fucking bad. And my coach was yelling at me and my mom's yelling at me. I'm like, I'm not getting up. Fuck you.
Hey, you piece of shit! Get back in
I'm like 6 and I know that I'm not getting up. I'm like, fuck off, dude.
It's such a weird concept, like Pee Wee sports.
It is
Oh,
funny to
yeah.
watch,
remember,
too, like these little kids running around.
Like I remember me and Anthony signed up for football in 3rd grade for this it was like this something like public school league or something. And we're like these tiny little private school kids and stuff, and there's like these fucking monsters on this thing. And like our shoulder pads barely fit. We look like
You just look
I don't know, just
like
goofy.
young 3rd grade I think football from like when does it officially start for school? Like 5th, 6th grade was when like we could actually join for our school. Even like 5th, 6th, I would say 6th grade and under. If you're wearing football pads, you just look goofy. You just look goofy because you're so tiny.
Like the helmet is like this far away from the shoulder pads. They have like no neck.
Fuck, dude. You guys have met my cousin James, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My Adam's kid.
Yeah.
Dude, that kid is a fucking tank.
Really?
An animal.
Oh my god, you've met him. Like, you've seen him.
Yeah.
His helmet looks small on his head. This kid's a fucking beast. And you're like, oh man, he's just a big kid. Nah, that kid will fucking run a man over and not give a fuck.
I respect it.
I feel like he could tackle Thorpe probably, honestly.
He'd probably hurt me in the process.
Probably, dude. This kid has no fear. He will if he wants to, he would run at you full force, and you are not stopping him.
How old
He
is
a
he?
Beast. Ryan is 10 years younger than me. I'm 24. He's 2 years younger than Ryan. I think he's 12 now.
Damn.
It's a big
A
12-year-old.
mammoth on the field.
Dude, he is large, and he's not fat either.
He's just big.
That's the thing. Like
Mhm.
he is a big kid. He is a big kid.
He's built for foosball.
Like Brandon. Like Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon's a big dude.
I would never call Brandon fat because he's not.
No,
he's
he's
not.
not.
No, he's really not.
He's just fucking large.
Fucking massive.
He is enormous.
Oh
Like,
my god.
I remember the first time he came over to my house. My dad met him. And he's like, "Holy fuck!" Like my dad's a big dude too, and like, God, Brandon is just like a different beast.
Yeah, Mike's a big guy, and like Brandon makes him look small. I'm
Brandon
like,
is
holy fuck.
he's tall. He's also wide. He's just
Oh,
like
yeah.
just big is the perfect word for him.
Like Brandon is like 6'4". He's what? I think he's now under two. He's around 280, I think now.
He was like 350 at his highest.
He
I
was, and
remember.
he dropped
And
pretty hard from
He
what I
did
remember.
not look 350.
No,
No. He
That-
wears 350 very well.
I remember
like a nice
the first thing I noticed about Brandon though was not his size. It was his eyelashes.
His eyelashes
Oh,
are very
they're
immaculate.
nice.
That
They're
dude has
He's got
immaculate.
nice.
on any man, I will put him toe to toe of the nicest eyelashes. Every time I talk about him, I'm like, yeah, this kid has the nicest eyelashes, man.
Good,
I'm
like,
so jealous.
good luck getting an eyelash fight with Brandon. His ass is beating you.
Because not only are you're losing like when it comes to like weight and strength, but you're also losing when it comes to fluttering.
Hey, you can't flutter like Brandon.
Yeah, he will whoop your ass.
And then he'll pick you up with one arm and throw you across a fucking room without any
He'll
effort.
flick your tibia and it will shatter.
Brandon is like the ultimate anime protagonist.
It's you know.
He really is.
I just thought about this. Remember Fan Expo last year? Brandon was there with us.
Yeah.
I imagine, like, what do you think people thought? Like, you have, like, me and Alex we're like average hideout guests. Luke, you're a bit taller. And then Brandon is there too with us, just towering over us, make us look like absolute ants, and he's selling clothes.
Well, and he stanced on top of that.
His
Like he's a
stance, he was
permanent.
posted.
He's perma
standing there
stance.
like that. And if he saw you like your Kakashi thing, they would just look at him like, thanks.
You could see like slight fear when they looked at Brandon for a second, and they were like, "Oh, okay, thanks."
Oh, yeah,
it
that's
was like
cool.
for a second, like this dude's fucking huge.
Why is he?
You
why
should have
is he
seen
looking
him.
at me?
You guys should have seen him on the scooter.
I have, I was importing some videos today from that camera, and that video is on the camera.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, him on that bike too, man.
Oh, we're gonna have an in-person podcast in 2 weeks.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
I
we
gotta
are.
set
Holy
up the
shit.
fucking area.
I hope you guys are
Oh,
ready
yeah.
for shitty mics. Everybody at home, you guys ready for shitty mics? Because
Oh,
I'm not
boy.
bringing this baby back. It's not
God.
coming. It's not gonna fit in a carry-on with everything else.
I'm gonna
I have to
bring-
bring home.
This? Oh, are you bringing your laptop?
The laptop will somehow manage to get home.
Good, because that's what we'll need for consistent video.
I will have that, my work laptop, and then whatever the fuck else I need to survive for a week at home.
Mm-hmm.
Pair of trousers and socks. That's all you need.
That's all
Yeah.
I need.
Pair of trowel, some sock. Singular sock.
One sock. I will not wear another one. I'll
One
wear a
sock.
sock on one foot and a shoe on the other. That way I have permanent protection.
Easy
Yeah,
done.
just switch every midweek.
I got fucking I gashed my head open over the weekend.
How?
Well, I don't know. I have this weird tendency. Like, if I open a cabinet, I'll leave it open and I'll forget about it. And then I'll
What?
look. Yeah, I don't know why I do it. I look back. I'm like, oh, damn it, I did it again. I left the fucking cabinet open.
You just
So-
had me look over at my cabinets to make sure I didn't leave one open, just so I can talk shit about you and not be wrong.
So we were doing dishes, and I'm drying, and the plates go up here, and there's a pan that goes in the bottom. So I open up the top one, and I put the plate up, and of course I leave it open. And I go down, and I put the pan away, and I throw my head up with an extreme amount of force, and I catch the corner of it with my head. I'm like, fuck, that hurt. It always hurts so bad. I'm sitting on the couch, and I just tap my head. I'm like, oh, there's blood on my fingers. This is epic. I don't think I've ever... No, I've definitely cut my head before, but it's been a long time. That bitch hurt. It still hurts.
Was it bad?
It wasn't very bad, but there's
Oh.
a noticeable scab that I can feel on my
Yeah.
head. And
I'm gonna be
it
honest,
still
you
hurts.
deserve it.
I know. I shouldn't have left the fucking cabinet
you
open.
deserve it 100%. You shouldn't have left that fucking cabinet open.
And I did it again the next day. I didn't hit my head, but I left the cabinet open. I'm like, I need to stop fucking doing this.
Let
I
this be a
never-
lesson to you viewers at home. Shut your fucking cabinets.
you're
Be an
gonna-
adult.
Yeah,
You're gonna
just
catch
do
one
it.
to the
Grow up.
head.
Grow up. Drink
Close the
sugar-free
cabinets.
Sprite.
Sugar-free drinks are the superior way. Have you guys? What is Starry?
It's what used to be Squirt. It used to be Squirt, and now it's Star.
Okay, because I have seen
Oh, they
so
changed
many
it?
signs for
Yeah.
Starry. I'm like, what the fuck is Starry?
Damn, why
I
they
had to
change
remember
Squirt?
because we had to I got in a whole conversation last night about this, and I was like, no, Sierra Mist is Pepsi. Squirt is nothing. Squirt is owned by Dr. Pepper, which is not owned by anybody.
Oh, so Dr.
Well,
Pepper's their
God
own thing.
God owns
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper.
Actually,
That's why
Dr. Pepper's
you-
agnostic.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why God owns
that's
it.
that's why you could go and get they'd be like, oh, we serve Pepsi products and Dr. Pepper, or we serve Coke products and Dr. Pepper.
You know,
Because Dr.
Do you
Pepper's
like
not owned by
Dr.
other-
Pepper, Luke?
Yes and no.
Like, given, all right, we'll go brown cola type B. Given you have 3 colas in
Oh,
front
there's
of you.
4. Are we just saying cola or just brown soda in general? Because root
I'm
beer.
choosing
Cola.
root beer
I say
100%.
root beer's in the mix.
No, root beer's not in it. Root
Okay,
beer's
so
not
just
in it.
like cola.
because root beer's not
Yeah,
fair.
colas.
Root beer just wins 100%.
Yeah,
of the time.
exactly. So you have a Coca-Cola, a Pepsi Cola, and a Dr. Pepper Cola.
Never
What
heard
are your
anyone call it
rankings?
Dr. Pepper Cola.
Am I forced to choose one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
do in order 1 to 3.
Because
3 or
I
1.
would choose none of them number 1. Because fuck, I just don't like all of them.
Well, you have to.
I'm probably. Can I have like what I'm eating them with?
Burger.
No.
No, I don't
You
get what
just-
I'm eating.
no.
I'm just drinking it
it's-
on my own. Then
Yes,
this
it
is
is.
this is a
That's
situation that
terrible.
would never happen.
You're at a barbecue. You ate your food.
And there's no burgers at the barbecue. Are you shitting me?
No, he already ate. He's full.
So you're telling me I'm
But he
at a
just wants-
barbecue and one of the choices is the barbecue sauce of colas? I have to choose.
The Dr.
I have
Pepper
to
barbecue
choose.
sauce.
At a barbecue, you have barbecue sauce, Pepsi or Coke.
I'm
And
going
that's
with the
what I have to
barbecue
drink.
sauce.
But you already ate. It's like evening now. Everyone's kind of just sitting around, and you get a little parched. The only three beverages are Coca-Cola, Pepsi-Cola, and Dr. Pepper Cola.
Is their sink not working?
It's outside.
You're in Flint, Michigan.
Oh, okay. I can go to their sink still inside. I don't have to be outside.
No, it's at, like, a park.
You're in Flint.
God, I don't have any option of water. Water is not a choice here.
No,
You
or
have
you're
three
in,
colas.
So I like Dr. Pepper, but I hate the aftertaste. The aftertaste is the worst thing in the world. And those Dr. Pepper enjoyers will be stabbing me tonight. But I think, do I count aftertastes for all of them, or do I just count taste?
just taste.
Just do overall.
Overall, it'd probably be Dr. Pepper, Coke, Pepsi.
Pepsi's last.
Pepsi's too sweet, dude.
Pepsi's the worst. I don't
Pepsi's
know.
way too sweet.
Yeah.
Pepsi tastes like you took a fucking pound of sugar and just dumped it into a cola and said, "This is a cola now."
What Crush tastes like too.
Crush.
Crush is very fucking
Yeah.
sweet. I prefer Sunkist over Crush.
Like an orange Crush. I don't
Oh.
think there's a sweeter soda out there.
Orange Sunkist though, smack. 100% smack.
Back when Squirt was Squirt.
Now
I'd
it's
never
Starry.
liked Squirt.
I've
didn't
I've
either.
had it.
Squirt and Sierra Mist are both trash.
Yeah. It's,
7
it's
Up, gang.
Sprite or go home. Sprite or
Yeah.
go home.
I like 7-Up.
I do like 7-Up actually.
7-Up's not bad. It's behind Sprite though, for sure.
100%. But like if I asked for a Sprite and you said we had 7-Up, I would take the 7-Up. If I asked for a Sprite and you said we had Sierra Mist, I'm fucking throwing a table at you.
You guys
No
ever
thanks.
have,
I'll have water.
You guys ever have Moon Mist?
Yeah.
No.
It's like the
Yeah.
Faygo version of is that Mountain Dew? Yeah, it's like the Faygo version of Mountain Dew, I think.
Faygo
Yeah.
has a Mountain Dew?
It's Moon Mist.
Moon Mist.
What the fuck?
Moon
Fago
Mist.
Moon Mist. It was
You
awesome.
have me thrown. You're throwing it back.
Yeah, I used to
on me
drink
right
that
now.
shit.
Moon
Ohana.
Mist was-
Ohana was awesome.
Ohana. Yeah.
That was just sugar water. That was just flavored
Yeah.
sugar water.
We drank that on the daily.
I don't think I've ever been a real big fan of like sugar water sodas or anything like that.
These
was
were,
back
I don't
in the
even think Ohanas weren't carbonated.
Mm-mm.
They were just in a can.
Juice.
It was just this sweet juice in a can.
Yeah.
Even back in the day, I'm just never that big on like sugar water in a can.
That's good. It's probably why your teeth are nice.
Yeah.
On my teeth, and it's probably why I get sick whenever I eat too many sweets.
It's probably why I'm such a
I-
fucking fat ass can eat so many sweets. It's unreal.
Mhm.
The only thing that I can't do,
Got a whole
like,
box of chocolates.
yeah, the only thing that doesn't fuck with me is chocolate.
Reese's.
I could eat chocolate all fucking day. You give me any
Yeah,
other sweet, I'm
easy.
fucked. I'm
Easy.
fucked bad.
Well, chocolate's the best one.
Oh, 100%.
There's nothing better. Like candy wise, if it doesn't have chocolate, I'm probably not even gonna go for it. Unless
Okay.
like the sweet tart ropes are good. I love the sweet tart
Those are
ropes.
good.
Pause. The cream savers that Lifesavers had that came out like forever ago and they're now back or something like
I
that.
don't think I've had those.
Oh my god, dude, I could. They were not mints, but like lozenges, I guess, kind of. And they had like strawberry and cream, orange and cream, shit
Oh
like
fuck
that.
yes, I have had those.
Oh my god, dude, I could have eaten a whole thing of those in a day easily.
Creams. I'm
Fuck,
blanking.
they're
Let me see real
so
quick.
good.
Yeah.
And then
they're
they had
good.
they had the yogurts too.
I mess with yogurt. You give me
Oh, those
Holy
bitches.
Shit. Oh my god, I could have eaten those easily all day.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember? It was this gummy yogurt candy. They were from a while ago. What the fuck were they called? I need to find this.
You gotta give
Gummy
me more than just gummy
yogurt
yogurt candy.
Candy.
Circle gummy yogurt snack.
What the fuck is this?
Yogos?
Yogos. That's it.
I don't think I ever had yogos.
Bro, I remember the first time I had Yogos. I was like,
Oh my
probably like fucking 8 years old. We were at a key
Okay,
bank
I've had
for my mom, right across the street from a Mark's, and we just went to the store, and I was like, "Yeah, we got to get some Yogos. These look busted." and they reluctantly got me Yogos. Me and Alex ate the whole fucking box in the car before we got home. Like, that's why my parents don't buy things like that we want, because we eat it so quick. It's like, there's no fucking point.
I'll be
Yeah.
honest. I had Yogos once, and I was like, "These are okay at best," and I did not mess with them.
I think I would hate them now.
I probably would.
I would hate
I
'em
didn't
now.
mess with them as a kid, even. Like, I don't
Dried-
know why.
Freeze-dried yogurt? Nah, I like my yogurt. Like yogurt.
Cold.
Fuck, what were they called? Do you guys remember nibs?
Fuck, yeah, the ice cream
The
things?
ice cream?
No, like Cheez-Its nibs and
Cheez-Its.
like Cookie Crisp nibs. I think they were nibs.
Oh, yeah, the little packets.
The little like cylindrical, not cylindrical,
Little
but like they were like little
Cheez-It.
packages of like Cheez-Its or Cookie Crisp or shit like that.
Grips.
Grips.
With a Z.
Yeah.
Grips.
It's like they fucking sell those at Sheets.
Yeah, grips.
I fucked with those heavy.
I liked the grips.
We never really got grips all that much. Actually.
We did, because we would fucking eat them too quick.
Yeah.
I was like,
No.
if I don't eat them now, someone else will, so I have to shove my face in it.
Fruit by the foot, as an adult, I will still fuck up an entire package of fruit by the
I
foot.
like fruit by the foot.
Yeah.
My issue
Better than
with,
fruit roll-ups. Changed my mind.
Nope.
I don't know. I'm a fruit
You
roll
can
up
fuck
guy.
off with that.
Actually,
Fruit roll-ups
Yeah,
can
yeah, yeah.
fuck my ass.
You suck.
so
They
Fruit
suck.
roll-ups.
They suck so
Fruit
bad.
roll-ups.
Fruit by the foot, 100%.
No. Fruit roll-ups, man. All the
You're
way.
a fruit roll-up over fruit by the foot guy?
Hell yeah.
yeah, I have to.
Bruh,
100%.
nah.
Now where do Gushers?
Oh, Gushers are
your
top
Gush-
tier.
Gushers are
They're,
good.
Gushers.
they're
fuck,
above
man.
the rest, dude.
Yeah, they
Fuck.
are.
If you give me Gushers, fruit by the foot, and fruit roll-ups, I'm throwing fruit roll-ups and fruit by the foot in a fire and eating the Gushers.
Eating
That'd
the
be one
Gushers.
Fuck
good
that.
smelling fire. The Smire would fail.
It would
That
be a
Smire
good-
would fail. Fuck
That
me.
Smire would fell.
I can't English.
No, that's definitely the order that I would go. Is
Yeah.
my
Gushers.
orders Gushers 100%. There's no argument. I will
Yeah.
not accept an argument. But then I put fruit by the foot over fruit roll-ups.
I love fruit by the foot. Don't get
I
me
did.
wrong.
I would eat the
Loved
whole
it.
thing real quick.
Fruit roll-ups are just like they're.
You remember
too
the
solid.
ones you could tear in half? And
Yeah,
it was
they
like
had the
wiggly down the
designs.
center.
Oh yeah,
Or like you would take them and fling them.
Go.
it was like no point to it.
I know. And you would just like, or you would like have it like eat the bed and just eat it with your mouth.
Oh yeah, and then
You wouldn't
like,
use your hands.
It was kind of like the Hubba Bubba tape.
Oh my god, the tape.
Oh,
In
the
that
tape.
little
Did you ever
alligator
meet
mouth
someone
thing.
who would take the tape and just bite it?
Just bite it.
Well, like, cause what the fuck is the point of this shit? Like, I could easily put that entire fucking tape in my mouth and just chew it like that, and I would have been satisfied. Like, that was probably one of the most kid-friendly fucking designs ever. Because as a kid, that shit's fun as hell to play with.
Yeah, it is.
It was crazy to think about, like, these snacks we had as kids, especially the gummy ones. I just wonder how much fucking sugar is in this shit.
Oh, probably billions.
Like,
I'm nervous.
fruit roll up.
Let's look up nutrition facts.
TRITION, nutrition facts. Let's take a peek.
It's
I
probably
want
goaded.
Calories. I want. Okay.
It's probably goaded.
It's 52 calories. Wow, that's kind of. It says sugar 6.9 grams of sugar. Nice. I don't
Dude,
believe
that's
that.
it, though?
I don't fucking believe that.
Nice.
What's in a fruit roll?
What was that? Fruit by the foot?
That was fruit by foot. Fruit
You
roll up
catch
is
me eating
7
fruit
grams.
roll- Oh,
I
fruit by
don't
the foot
believe
is
this.
6.9 grams.
Fruit by the foot is
Well,
6.9.
So it's it's
all right.
better.
So
All
it's,
right,
it,
fuck
it,
you
wins.
guys.
Better.
Fuck
It's better.
You guys.
All right, I get it.
Fruit by the foot is 100% better, and I knew that before I even knew it
Yeah.
was 69 nice.
What a gush.
Like, this is a snack. The Gushers,
Yeah, these are supposed to be
they,
snacks.
they don't satiate you. That's why you could eat a whole box.
Yeah.
Fruit
This is
Gushers.
total sugar is 14 grams.
In one thing.
That's what it says.
That's
For
like,
gushers.
bro, that's like each Gusher being a cube of sugar.
About 4 servings per container. Serving size is 12 pieces of Gushers.
Okay, so
and one
that's
serving of Gushers is 14 grams.
so that's more than a cube of sugar per gusher. That's a lot.
There's probably over 30 grams per package.
Okay, this says there's 42 servings per container of like a box of Gushers. One serving is 1 pouch of Gushers. 10 grams of sugars.
That's a
You would
lot.
have like 3 of them though.
Oh yeah, but when you think about it, that's only 19% of your daily sugars.
And then you're washing that down with a fucking moon mist.
As a kid, as an adult, you're not. As an adult, you're gonna go. I just ate 3 packs of fucking Gushers, and I feel
Jesus
sick to my
Christ.
stomach.
Why did I do
feel
that?
like my blood sugar spiked fucking 20 points.
Your nostalgia kick just kicked your ass.
Yeah.
I bought Gushers while Taters was down here, and I ate like 3 packs of them. They're so
look, you ready to go?
They
good.
are.
I'm not ready anymore.
They're
Why?
so
I just ate all the Gushers.
Luke,
They're
did you ever
so
have
good.
did you ever have Danimals or Trix yogurt?
Oh, I love Trix yogurt. Danimals is mid, and I will fucking take that.
Trix
to my
Trix is
off,
no
man.
Trix is top tier, like the strawberry banana.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
agree.
yeah.
But after my graduation from high school, like the night we had our fucking ceremony or whatever, me and Alex went to the supermarket and bought like a 64 case of fucking Danimals and just started housing these things.
We drank them all. I remember that.
I
I
don't know.
fucked with Hugs though. Hugs were
Hugs
the
were good.
best.
Hugs fucked. Well,
Hugs
I could
fucked.
never get the fucking lid off though. Probably.
No,
like
you
when
just
I
shoved your
did, I was
thumb
like,
through it.
wow, that was awesome.
You just fucking right through the fucking lid. There's no
Yeah.
way you're getting it off any other way.
Yeah, Hugs fucked, man.
Alex, hit us with the animation of the week before we
Yeah.
talk about candy
Fucking-
too long.
Yeah.
We didn't
really
even
could.
talk about chocolate. I mean, we haven't even started on that.
Oh man, maybe that's what we get. All right, so
Peanut
my anime
butter
of the week
chocolate.
is it's a little low key show, 12-episode banger. I think it's 13-minute episodes, nothing crazy, but it has one of the most popular memes on our animes for a long time too. My thing is Magical Senpai.
Oh, I
thing.
fucking know Magical Senpai.
Has anyone else watched it before?
I started watching it when I first got into anime, and it
Mhm.
pissed me off in the first 5 episodes, and I stopped watching it.
I know
I s-
Jonathan has seen it.
Yeah, I stuck with it. I think this show aired the same time as the show Are You Lost? So it was like 2 shows with 13-minute episodes, and I watched both of them. Magical Senpai. All right. Starting his new term at Taneshi High School, an unmotivated freshman searches for a club that requires minimal participation to suit his needs. He then comes across the magic club room, and inside is a cute upperclassman practicing her magic tricks. Suffering from stage fright that causes her to slip up in her acts, she has a tendency to end up in the most embarrassing situations. You can imagine what those are. Despite having little interest in a club run by an incapable magician, the freshman finds himself involved in it as a new member, experiencing all sorts of awkward moments with his eccentric mentor. As a 6.41 on my anime.
Jeez.
Alex, I would judge you very heavily based on what you give this show. I'm just letting
It's
you know.
nothing spectacular, but it's fun to watch. It really is. And I don't know, it just has like goofy situations. The only thing that really pissed me off about this show was the antagonist, the guy. He just look up a picture of him.
I make myself less pink.
I'll give you his name.
I've seen like enough of the show to know that. I hate him.
Actually his name is just Assistant.
Okay. Oh, is he the
I-
homeboy with the one bang coming down the center?
Yeah, I fucking hate that.
Yeah,
That's the
fuck
one thing
him.
that made me really mad about the show.
He sucked.
Like, Senpai from the show was actually pretty cool. She was a based Pog champ. Her magic sucked, but she was pretty cool.
What's our
Um,
deal, Alex?
Rabbit hat.
Rabbit hat?
It.
Pull the rabbit out of the hat. How many
That's
rabbits?
just it. That's just it. No. We need his deal, not the
What about like
rating.
buy one rabbit hat, get one half of someone who was sold in half?
What the fuck
Jesus
is a
Christ.
rabbit hat? They don't come out there like, this is my rabbit hat. It's just a hat. They pull a rabbit out.
But I think I watched this show when I was like really getting into anime in 2019. So for me, it definitely has those rose-colored lenses, but it was still fun to watch, and it has one of like, well, what is your wisdom or whatever. They basically
Hold on
copied
one
the
sec.
Panzer of the Lake.
It like froze for a second.
Yeah, I saw everyone glitched. Is it still recording?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Okay. Yeah, it basically copied the Panzer of the Lake meme and made her from the pool. So that was pretty cool. Like a low key show getting like such popular with a meme. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I
So-
do see that show like frequently, but I have not seen it. I didn't know
Yeah,
it was
it's
rated
what
so
it-
low.
It's one of those shows where it's like they throw in the most lewd situations that do just the most unnecessary way.
That show's
Unnecessary.
really stupid fucking low for a very good reason.
Yeah, it
Show
is.
sucks.
I just found I don't know. I found it fun. I really did.
I kind of want to go back and try to give it another try since I like dumber shows now. But
But like I want to see something real
Fuck.
quick.
when I first started anime and I started watching that, I was like, this shit sucks.
But like every single show that has like 13-minute episodes has a low ranking. Like I just looked up Aho Girl. That's a 6.7.
People give that
not much
show
better.
shit for stupid reasons.
Yeah, I think it's because they're like, there's no plot. It's like there's not really supposed to be. It probably just started as like a 4-panel manga. They're like, hey, this is kind of popular. Let's just animate it real quick.
What's Ozerlane Slow Ahead have?
It better have like a 10.
It's the highest rated show on my anime list.
It has a 7.03.
Yeah, so fuck yourselves. Slow Ahead's better than all of your
It's
shows.
the
that you're
supreme
suggesting.
I'm
four-panel.
not denying that. Slow Ahead is probably my favorite short show.
Oh, you don't
Anime.
like I'm a dog now and I'm gonna fuck the girl or whatever the fuck the show's called.
That show makes me wildly uncomfortable.
It's weird.
I don't like
I
the
hate
show.
it.
I hate that show so much.
Yeah, they took it to new lengths with that one.
They really did.
Yeah, so buy one rabbit hat, get one person who was sawed in half, or half of a person who was sawed in half.
How many bunnies are you pulling out of your hat
That's
for
good.
this show?
I mean, I'm probably gonna give it what it has. I'm gonna give it 6 bunnies pulled out of a hat out of 10.
6 bunnies.
Yeah, it's nothing spectacular. It's nothing to write home about. It's nothing you're gonna make a video essay on. But like, if you just watch a super like fucked up sad show, aka the last like 2 episodes of Danmachi, you're like, I could use a little break. Maybe I want to see some.
You know, they gave us a mild break in Danmachi.
Oh yeah, the last episode really was a mild break before I want to fucking kill myself.
I wouldn't say the last episode. Like, was it? They were in the safe area in that pond with the fire. That was a little breath of fresh air.
Ryu got
Yeah.
a little flustered because
Yeah.
drink from the cup or something like that.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, wow, Ryu sounds really cute.
I think everyone thought that. That was like the thing.
Andy, did you watch that episode where shit hit the fan really, really, really bad?
Yeah, in the beginning, where everyone got fucking mauled to death.
The worst one for me was, do I want to like say it? If anybody, it'll be like
I
10
mean,
seconds,
okay,
10
so
seconds ahead.
it's not really a spoiler. We're just seeing how it happened. Like, we know it happened. We were just
Yeah,
seeing how
like
it happened.
I want people to experience it themselves. I don't want to ruin
So-
the experience.
All right, for those of you that haven't seen, we should put a spoiler warning right here
Mhm.
because it is fairly new, but it has been 2 weeks. So if you're not actively watching the show, then it's not a spoiler. But like, if you are actively watching the show and you're just a little behind, it is a spoiler.
When she got set on fire, that fucked me up.
Every
Every single one. Was
every
so
death there was pretty fucked.
I mean, it was so brutal, man. I was like uncomfortable watching. I was like, dude, what the
I did not.
fuck?
I knew the show could be gruesome.
Yeah, same.
That like took it from I'd say like a 5.5.
like a
to
fucking
like yeah,
10.
that took it way up. I mean, that just rocketed it up.
The one bitch got trisected because it swiped like that and cut her in
Mhm.
3 parts.
And like
I would rather have that happen than get thrown against a boulder and then like your left arm cut off and you're still alive.
yeah, and like the fear, it was there.
When it reflected the magic and the one girl burned to death,
Oh,
the other
yeah.
girl
Yeah,
like
that one.
electrocuted to death.
I was like, holy
And then you like
shit.
and like everything's over and the girl's like no fucking eyes.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
And the
Jesus
best part is you
Christ,
got
that
to
was
like
so insane.
at the beginning of every episode of this season, there was the flashbacks. You got to kind of meet every single one of them,
You got to know him.
and like they just get slaughtered.
Annihilated. It wasn't even a
Like bad.
slaughter.
Yeah, they got annihilated.
That was brutal annihilation.
And that one little punk ass bitch is still alive because he hid behind a tree.
Judah.
Yeah, whatever his name is.
Dude, I wonder if Bell's about to go ultra sicko mode next
I
episode.
feel like he has to. It's like the only way out.
I
of
heard
this
he did
shit.
in the Coliseum.
Well, yeah, but like in the Coliseum's different than right now. He's getting ready to 1v1 Goober make dungeon monster.
Yeah, fucking
Yeah.
home slice.
I have a fear that we're gonna lose our partner in crime though.
Dude,
I
they set
said
a
that
death
before. I
flag
said the death
so
flag was
long
raised
ago,
like
and
No.
4 episodes ago.
I've been like in an absolute state of panic every
I
single
know.
episode since that
When-
because I'm like, she's going to die.
When
Yeah.
you guys were saying like
100%.
shit hit the fan, was it like last week? I hadn't seen the episode yet, so I was catching up, and on every single episode, I was like, "Is this it? Is this it? Are they gonna do it? Are they
I
gonna
know.
fucking do it?"
I've
It's
been having
bad.
a fucking heart attack every episode. I'm like, is Ryu gonna fucking die now? And I'm so scared.
It's bad, man. I miss the lighthearted Don Machi so much. But this is really good. I'm not
It is
complaining
good.
about this
It is
one.
good.
I miss Vine. I just want Vine back, man.
What more
I miss
Hestia?
Hestia's shenanigans.
Yeah, Hestia was definitely the comic relief.
Yeah. Miss her
Hestia could be
shenanigans.
there, but Vine is cute as a button.
Yeah, 2 buttons.
Yeah. Well, we got her a little bit, like 3 episodes ago.
Yeah, for like fucking
Yeah.
12 seconds.
like- Yeah, not even 20 seconds we got Vine.
She's like, hey, follow me.
And
That
I
was it.
popped off because I saw Vine, and then that was it.
You know, we haven't seen what the squad's up to.
Yeah, we really
That's
haven't. We don't know
true.
where they are.
Or the Monster Squad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Monster Squad.
They
Well, that's
haven't
probably
put-
what-
That's
Probably
yeah.
we'll
That's
get
probably
this
what's
week.
happening next.
I feel like they're gonna pull up and be like, "Yo, he ain't on that bullshit."
I can't wait to see Lizard Home Slice just get his shit wrecked.
He's going to wreck some shit before he gets his own done.
Yeah, I wonder who's gonna go next.
I hope
You.
Slicey Knuckle Nuts of the fucking dungeon gets his shit rocked.
Yeah, that's who. Slicey Knuckle Nuts.
Yeah, slicey duckle nuts.
I thought you said Wizard Guy.
Nah, not Wizard Guy. I said I think Lizard Home Slice.
Oh, Lizard. I
Yeah.
thought you said Wizard. I was like, no, Wizard Home Slice is cool. They're fine. Why the fuck do you want Wizard Guy to die?
I like Wizard.
What's his name? Fells? Something like that.
Salsa.
Shalsha.
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 I would kill for more slime, though.
We're getting more slime.
Yeah,
300.
it's already confirmed.
300. Slime 300.
Slime
So
3000.
excited.
Slime
That show was
300.
fucking based.
Yeah, that was a
So much
treat.
better than I thought it ever would be.
When they changed the animation episode 4, I was like, what
Yeah,
the fuck
like-
happened?
That was weird. It was the
Mhm.
same studio. Like nothing changed, at least to my knowledge.
Not as far as I know.
Someone must have got off like sick leave and came back from vacation. Or,
Or they
something.
just got like a shit ton
They're
of
just like,
money.
yep, let me at it. Salsa time.
Alright. I heard it's Shalsha.
Shalsha.
Shalsha time. Oh, hey, Beelzebub's here. All right, let's make her like stupid hot now for no reason.
Great show, though, honestly. Great show.
Unfair. They did not need to make Beelzebub so hot.
They
It
did
was-
anyway.
They always do it to like the Demon Lord.
Not all the time.
Okay, it's either a lolly.
Beelzebub
or like,
wasn't even the demon lord.
It
Yeah, you're
wasn't?
just Beelzebub. Now that I think of it, was the Demon Lord a lolly in that show, too? Did we see
you know,
the
Yes.
Demon
holy
Lord?
shit, yes
That's
it
what
was.
I
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah,
Come
we
on.
did see the demon lord because remember the demon lord Lolly felt like became attached to Slime Woman.
I gotta see. There it is.
Yeah, Pekora was her name. She had blonde hair.
Shalsha.
Yeah, you're right, Luke. She did.
Oh shit! Because remember she got like attached to Slime Woman.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she was like, Slime Woman's a pog champ, and now I'm going to like see her as a role model, and she's gonna like me now. And Slime Woman's like, please leave me alone.
Oh man, you guys want to see a review I just saw?
What?
What?
Bad.
For the show?
God, he
Is it a-
really.
Is that my
Oh,
anime
is it
list?
the-
He
it
gave it a
top one?
3.2 out of 10.
Wait, he gave it a 3.2 out of 10.
Yeah.
Why do people hate shows so much?
Should I deep dive into this?
Let me see if I can see it real fast. Get the fuck out of my way.
How do I
Hold
even
on, let
start
me-
with this review?
Oh, that's
Oh, I
the
found
one
it.
I'm looking at. Like in the first sentence, we've already covered this with like people. This guy literally says, "It's not because I hate this anime, but because there's nothing I like here. So why the fuck do you continue watching it if there's nothing you like there?" Like,
Hear me out.
Case
There's nothing really
closed.
going on in this anime, and it frustrates me because of how locked the perspective of the whole premise of this show is. Something like this can easily be a fit within 12 minutes core season, not a full 24 core season. To put it simply, this anime is just a huge waste of time. There's really no point in this anime existing. Where's the point? There's no conflict, no plot moving, nor any important plot threads that put together any coherent story. Nothing, which he's wrong about. There is a plot. It's just a boring story about a boring protagonist and her boring life. Yeah, her boring life, which is like extremely magical and has crazy shit going on. Very boring. More like painfully tedious life. Again, I've said this before in some of my reviews, but stories need to have a reason to exist. Otherwise, what's the point of it existing? Sure, you can make unique stories with the mindset, but who cares if it doesn't follow the basic storytelling? There's a reason why cliche stories still works to this day, because of how they twist the formula, but still keeping it the same. But this anime is an SOL, so if I say it to this anime, won't it apply to all SOL anime as well?
so this
Well,
guy
no,
doesn't-
actually.
Okay.
Well, here's his plot. Hold on. Well, no, actually. Some of SOL anime, yes, but most of them have a reason to exist. Okay, so we're cherry picking. Whether they actually tell a story with moral lessons with the disguise of being SOL, Musishi, etc., which you put in age, or SOL anime that is romance-based. Of course, these two are two of some examples, and even then, the anime would still suck if it isn't executed well. Well, moving on. The characters. Oh boy, oh boy. I really don't like how one-dimensional the characters are. They are basically just a set of archetypes, so it's not really that interesting to watch them. Honestly, even my dumb dogs have more personality than all of these cardboard characters. There's basically no personality in the cast nor the side characters because they all basically agree to one another within few exceptions. The animation is decent, oh my god. It's just real cutesy and more shit. The animation is really decent at best, but I don't have anything to say about it. The music is also decent. I find the OST to be super lacking, but the ED is surprisingly decent. He uses decent a lot, man. The opening, though, I can't put my fingers to it, but I don't like it. It's not... Oh, okay, I see. It's not my cup of tea. Overall, just a bad anime with any purpose to exist.
If it's not his cup of tea, then why the fuck did he even write a review on it?
Well, to
Because
point
he
out,
has to tell us.
yeah, all the flaws.
I like that. There's a vast majority of different ratings. 184 rated nice, but I think they're just memeing on this guy.
I don't get that. Like me and Luke watched Black Butler. We did not like Black Butler.
It's bad.
I am not going to go write a review on it because it wasn't for me. It wasn't my show.
I like shows like that, and I think it was bad.
Yeah, it was just not good. Tip, you're in the minority here, but like, bear with us here.
It was
I
just
really didn't
not
mind it. I
good.
really didn't mind it. I kind of like Black Butler.
Okay, Cyril.
It's Sebastian.
You are definitely not Sebastian. If you
I don't know.
are.
I get why people would write negative reviews if they didn't generally enjoy something.
It's
like
mainly like
I
the
understand that,
first
'cause they're
sentence in the first sentence where he says, "What the hell did he say? Read that first sentence again."
Simply to put it in a few words, I don't like this anime.
Okay.
It's not because I hate this anime,
Anime.
but because there's nothing I like here, which means that he hates it. That's literally like the most contradicting sentence I've ever
So
read.
I feel
Yeah.
like this will take the three episode rule, for example here. You take 3 episodes, you go, this is not for me. You drop it and you're done. You don't watch it anymore. Don't worry about it. Is that like difficult? Is that hard to do?
Here's my
Well-
other thing is that like I don't think you can fully write like you can't truly write a review off of 3 episodes. You can drop it because you don't like it, but I don't think you have the right to write a review on it because you
No.
can't review the whole story.
Yeah.
Like
I
let's
mean,
say
you
it
could-
started slow.
He clearly watched the whole show, though.
Yeah. But why the fuck did he stick with it if he didn't like it?
Yeah, that's what I don't
Well, I
get.
mean, some people do that. I'm not bashing him for that because that is something some people do. But
I guess. You know what? That's fair. We did watch all of Girls Frontline.
yeah,
Fair point.
And I
'cause that's
hated
fair
that
point.
show. I hate that show beyond any fucking reasonable comprehension.
It just seems like he doesn't like this genre of show. Not even gonna like boil it down to slice of life. Just shows that are more simplistic, and I don't want to say lacking story, but where that's not like the focal point. Where it's there, but you don't really care too much. It seems like that whole genre is not something that he enjoys. Yet he continued with the show like this, knowing that that is not something that he likes.
I'm gonna go watch this show because I know I hate that genre.
Exactly. Like, I'm not really into like shonen, so I'm not gonna go watch a bunch of shonen shows. It's
Yeah.
pretty simple.
Like Dragon Ball was the worst. Let me break down everything I didn't like about it, but the arguments hold no water because they don't prove anything.
Well, and this isn't to say like people don't disagree with the Hello Harem podcast because our opinions are final. It's just
I mean,
more
they
of
should
like,
be.
I mean, that's right. We do know better than all of you. All of you at home, you're all wrong if you think that we're wrong.
100%.
You're just stupid. But but it's like when your argument is like the characters are 2-dimensional. Well, they're not really meant to be super 3-dimensional. The show's not meant to be like that. Their story's kind of lacking. Well, it wasn't really meant to be a story-driven show. It's like saying Neko Para is really lacking in a story, and there's not many
That's a great
three-dimensionality to the characters.
Example.
Yeah.
That I was trying to think of shows that like might be comparable, but Nekopar is a great example.
Like, did you watch Neko Para for the story?
Fuck no.
No, I watched it because it's really cute cat girls, and they're just doing things in their life, and there's no
Exactly.
fucking point.
Like these shows are pretty much on par with each other in those terms.
Like, this is just very obviously sold as one of those shows that you're not meant to get a deep dive into what's going on. Like 100%, they don't even try to sell it to you like that because they know what they're trying to do. They're
Yeah.
just trying to say, here's cute girls, and also she killed slimes for 300 years, and now she's max level. Like,
Pretty cut. and
there you
dry.
go. And now she doesn't want people to fuck with her, but everyone's fucking with her. There you end of discussion. That's the show. Like, if you miss the entire point of the show, your review loses a lot of power. Now, if you said this show is meant to do this, it didn't do that very well, I could see your argument then. But if your argument's like the show that's meant to have nothing going on had nothing going on, you just described what the show did and it did it perfectly.
Are there any reviews on that show that mention the crazy switch in the animation and art?
Probably
Because-
no.
We'd have to search for.
I mean,
all
what's
that.
this recommend? God, this recommended one is a fucking book.
That's a
Jesus.
book and a half. Holy shit! And they only gave it a 7.
Oh, please don't
Holy
read that.
shit! No way. Fuck that. I'm sure it's somewhere. I'm sure it's somewhere in that.
I've just seen nobody talk
Fucking-
about it, and like that was extremely noticeable. And I know this is totally off topic from like what we were just talking about, but I'm still like, it just baffles me.
I mean, it's still kind of on topic because that dude said something about the animation when it was. No, it was not bad animation.
Yeah, and I'd say even before like the Switch, it wasn't bad. It was just its Switch was so noticeable that it got so much better.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I've seen bad animation, and like this is not bad animation.
Mm-mm.
This guy probably thinks Seven Deadly Sins has good animation.
I
Seven
remember.
Deadly Frames.
Or the Berserk one.
Oh,
Oh
jeez.
fuck, Jesus Christ!
Like what was it? Like 3D.
This is Berserk 2016.
Yeah.
Berserk 2016 or Seven Deadly Frames. You might think one of those has really good animation.
There's one scene in that show where the art style, it's the art in particular, just looks fucking goofy. I really.
There's one where he's laying down.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought that was fake.
I
There's
did
like
too at
s-
first.
Nope, that's
Here
just
it
actually
is.
from the
Like,
show.
That's real.
Yep, that's real. Not real, but real.
I have to see the image of it again.
Just
Well,
like
it's like-
Seven Deadly Sins bad art. It's the first image.
And like my whole thing is that no show is like fully defined by the art. Obviously, like some shows get carried by a story and it's done by a studio that doesn't put the effort in for the art, right? But you watch the show to see it come to life, and you expect animation to reflect that. Like there are plenty of shows that have ugly animation and do extremely well. Mob Psycho is one. Mob Psycho is meant to be ugly. It's not meant to look great. It's not meant to look like it's not meant to look like Fate by any means. It's literally meant to look the way it does, and it does it well because the story is what carries it, and the ugly animation is just there because the art style is ugly, and that's
Yeah.
what it's meant to be. Whereas things like Seven Deadly Frames, where everything looks like dog shit, is inexcusable, and that's just a fact. And people that are like, "Well, you're just mad because the animation looks bad," and I'd like to see you animate better than that.
I can't.
No. I can't, but I'm allowed to critique.
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing is that there was obviously not effort put into that show. Very obvious lack of effort.
There are gaps in where the effort went.
I mean, I think it's like I've heard people talk about. I think it's season 2 of that show where the show is literally at 2 frames per second for some scenes.
That show is like the go-to for anyone who talks about like bad animation.
Yeah.
Right, and obviously because it's shit, it's dog shit, and that's just inexcusable. If there's no effort put in, then why would anybody like rate it honestly? You just like it because you like the story, which is fine. But if someone says the animation's bad, you can't argue against the animation being bad. That's just not possible.
It's just bad.
Plain and simple, easy put.
But with a show like Slime, where the animation was clearly good, and then took, like it was average, I'd say, in the first 4 episodes, but like it clearly had an uptake,
A boost.
a boost in animation.
I would say it's in the upper end of like isekais that I've seen.
Yeah.
'Cause,
I don't know where his argument for animation is coming from. I really don't.
I don't know. Like
Unless
the
his
way he
criteria
talks
is, like you said, Fate. Unless that's his main criteria.
It doesn't look like Demon Slayer at any point in the show, so it's
doesn't
bad.
look like Gundam Unicorn.
Does Gundam Unicorn look good?
The Gundam looks fucking great.
I'll kill you.
I'll kill you.
God,
I don't know the piece of. Hold on, I do.
I fucking love
Please.
that.
Please come to my birthday party.
I'll
I'll
kill you.
kill you.
Fucking Hiro Yui. What an ass.
What the fuck is that? What
Hiro
is that
sucks.
scene?
He's mean to everyone.
But I don't know what's up with that rating, because like I said, the rating just seems like he's taking it as like one of the worst animated shows, and I've seen worse animated shows by far
Yeah.
that are rated at the same level as this.
It probably just came down to he just doesn't like that style of show.
Yeah,
So
then
he's
just
just trying
to
some
figure out anything.
nitpicking here and there, and just kind of
Yeah.
what can you muster up?
Mhm.
If the show doesn't look like Fate, then I think it looks like dog shit because I don't like it, and that's my criteria for this show specifically. I'm gonna nitpick everything now. And like you said, the cherry picking like halfway through is very silly.
Yeah, he really did cherry pick in a lot of that. He's like, well,
Like,
this show did this better, and this show, and that show. It's like, well, now you're comparing apples to oranges.
yeah, because this wasn't a true slice of life.
Yeah.
If it was a true slice of life, then I mean, I guess like the best comparison you could make would be like Endro, maybe.
Yeah, I would say that's really, really comparable.
I'd say that'd probably be the closest you could get to that, and he didn't even make that comparison.
Yeah.
Everything that he compared it to was like something that wasn't even close
You
to what
can't-
this show was.
You can't compare
You
a
know
show
what's-
like that to like a rom-com. They're just
Right.
just because they're both technically slice of life, they're just different shows.
They're
What's
different
really interesting, I'm on his profile, and like, I'm not mad at him for having this opinion. It is what it is. But, you know how Healer Girl got a lot of hate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of his top 10 animes is Healer Girl.
That doesn't make sense. That makes no sense.
No, it doesn't.
No.
I mean, I guess in like the sense of maybe
Why
the
did they put that
characters
as
are more
profile
developed, but
for now? Did you see his number 2?
no, what is it?
Let's Love Live, Sunshine.
Hey,
No, it's not.
it isn't.
It's Fate.
Oh, that's in that. If you scroll down to favorites, he's a big Love Liver. So I have to give him some
yeah,
respect. You
big
know, I
props
can't
there.
bash this guy. Yeah.
But then, like, that makes even less sense.
I guess if you're just looking at it from like a story perspective and character development, it makes sense. But in terms of like, I don't even know what I'm getting at. But it kind of makes sense. Are there any other shows comparable to like Killing Slime? Because you could
Like I
say
said,
like
Endro.
Healer Girl has more character development. You get to know everyone a little better.
I wish there was like a similar show.
Yeah, like the
Thingy.
only one I can think of
Like-
is what Luke said with Endro.
Endro.
Like, this is way harder because he only has 10 shows in his favorites, and all of them are he actually has Gundam Unicorn in his fucking favorites.
Hey,
Well,
But it's like what he has as his favorites are obviously the top of the top. That would be anybody's favorites.
what about like Bo
Like-
Fury?
I mean,
yeah.
Like, there's no real plot.
They're just in a game,
Yeah.
vibing.
yeah.
Animation is extremely similar to Slime.
Yeah, I could say that's comparable. I
yeah,
would say so.
I guess.
It's got the whole fantasy type beat.
I mean, I like listening to other people's opinions about shit that we like because I don't know, it's fun. Fun listening why someone doesn't like something.
Yeah. I just
But you
think
get an
his
opinion,
his
that's
argument
just-
for this one doesn't really hold water to me.
No, like all of his points are just like, I don't like the show because this show does better. That'd be like, God, I'm trying to think. Like if I said, well, Slow Loop was good, but Horimiya was just a better slice of life overall. It's like, what the fuck is the comparison there? Like,
Yeah.
I just compared a rom-com slice of life to girls going fishing. There's
Yeah.
there's nothing there.
If you're gonna make comparison, do it with something similar.
hmm
Yeah, like if you're gonna do it, it'd be like Slow Loop versus Diary of Our Days at the Breakwater. That'd be a perfect comparison between shows. Whereas like any other rom-com a rom-com in general just doesn't hold up to what this slice of life was.
You know, off topic here, but what did you guys like better, Slow Loop or Diary of Our Days at the Breakwater?
Why you gotta
refuse
make
to
me
answer.
choose, dude? Why do you have to make me fucking choose?
My lawyer says that I must remain silent for this.
I'm curious what each one has on. So
What
Slow
if they
Loop
have
has
the exact
That would
same
be funny.
score?
Slow Loop has a 7.2.
Respectable.
Diary of Our Days at the Breakwater has a 7.4.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're close.
I think for like
Everyone recommends them.
that's because they're great. I think for shits and giggles, Slow Loop was kind of like funnier. While Diary of
Slow
Our
Loop
Days at
was,
the Breakwater was like more. There was a lot of knowledge there.
Yeah, they did
I'm
hit us
gonna
with some facts and logic.
Exercise my right to silence.
Yeah, I don't really know if I can choose, honestly. Like,
What is your favorite fishing show?
yeah. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna exercise my right to remain silent.
This is the question.
This is the question of all time.
We love fishing
Shall
anime, though.
remain unanswered.
What is the hell Harem's opinion on slow loop versus Diary of Our Days at the Breakwater?
Here's another tough one that might be really hard. Yuru Camp or Slow Loop?
I gotta go Eurocamp.
When you're comparing them like that, I think I vote Yuru Camp too.
Yuru Camp is an 8.2.
That's because it's fantastic.
'Cause it's amazing.
It's fucking good.
Yeah. When you boil it down, though,
It's
it's
like-
pretty much the same.
Eurocamp's like the cream of the crop when it comes to like outdoorsy anime.
Yeah.
When it comes to outdoorsy, nothing happens anime.
Yeah, like it's the best.
On topic, when we brought up Bo Furry earlier, when I was watching this week's episode, the thought went through my mind of like, what the fuck is Maple, dude?
She's like everything.
And then they upgraded Syrup, and I was like, what the fuck do you mean
So
Syrup's
Syrup turned
upgraded
into
now?
Rocket Turtle.
I guess.
With the turtle in the upgrade machine.
Fuck it, turtle in the upgrade
In
water.
the pack a punch.
She did. She pack-a-punched the turtle.
guys, Maple did the Easter egg. Now it's time to pack a punch the turtle.
All right, Maple.
You stupid idiot! You don't pack a punch the turtle yet.
Maple, you need to 360, shoot the box 3 times, go prone, knife it 3 times, and then teabag, and it'll give you the ray gun every time. Don't worry, believe me.
Gets a fucking
Oh.
turtle.
Okay, Trump. Shoot the zombie now. We need crawlers. No, it's like, okay, Biden, get the crawlers. Oh shit, I killed them all.
All right, mad insult time. You guys really thought unlocking Pack-a-Punch on Ascension was the fucking Easter egg? You thought?
Hey, no.
Pack-a-Punch-
Wasn't the fucking Easter egg the death machine?
No.
It wasn't. Oh, that was a fucking
No.
drop from the Zambies.
You had to ride. At one point, you had to ride the landers up and collect the letters in the sky, and then you had to shoot explosives underneath a sign.
Oh, that's right. I got like part way through it. I don't think I finished. it.
Yeah.
I looked it up. It's way easier in like Black Ops 3, but it's way more annoying because you still have to depend on the box giving you the right fucking weapon.
I don't play
Ascension Easter egg
zombies.
is dog shit.
I never like the only Easter egg I think I've ever finished was Darai's shooting the fucking teddy bears, like getting the song, and just that stupid shit, like the easiest things.
I did in Black Ops 1. I did do Call of the Dead, but I can't remember if I did any of the other ones.
All the Dead, that's the fucking map I was thinking of yesterday.
and
I was like,
then
what's the one with the director? What the fuck was that guy's name?
Black Ops 2, I did the Origins Easter egg 4 times, but it glitched on the last step, so I couldn't finish it.
That
Really?
sucks.
But I did do Mob of the Dead's Easter egg. And I have gone through, I only have 2 Easter eggs in Black Ops 3, and then I've done all the story Easter eggs in Black Ops 3.
Did you like Moon?
I hate Moon.
You don't like Moon?
I think Moon is one of the worst maps that they ever created.
Really?
It's stupid.
I like
Moon way better than Shangri-La.
I like Shangri-La a lot,
The,
but that's
the high rise
like
one is my least
Alright.
favorite.
I will admit, me liking Shangri-La is a bad opinion. I do not think it's a good map. I enjoy it because I think it's fun.
Okay.
I want that to be very clear.
Okay.
That's
I
not
can,
like
I can accept that.
if you put me on like what are the best maps opinions, Shangri-La is definitely very low. Moon is also very low.
What are your top 3 zombie maps?
In terms of personal favorites,
Yeah, when you judge them with everything, you know, whether it be
Oh.
like how fun the Easter egg is, playability, creativity in the map, weapons.
I almost always put Origins number 1.
Is that
Because
is that the trenches?
Yes, that is my favorite zombies map that they have ever created. I
With
think
the
that
fucking
is
Iron Giant, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
that is the cream of the crop. You will not find a better zombies map than that.
That one's hard as
Just-
fuck.
Just
That was
IMO.
really hard.
I did the Easter egg in 2 tries.
Jesus
I was like,
Christ.
holy
I can't even
shit.
stay alive for 6 rounds.
Yeah.
We finished the Easter egg, and it was round. It was before round 20 actually that we finished the Easter egg. I think. By the same note, I really like Horizon Drock from Black Ops 3, but it's basically the same thing, so I'm not really gonna. That opinion is neither here nor there for that. Fuck, I have a really hard time choosing a number 3 though, because like, I really liked Mob of the Dead. I really liked Buried. Buried is definitely one of my favorite maps of all time.
Buried's the one with Leroy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Leroy.
Jenkins.
I gotta see that. I can't remember that map.
I love Buried with a burning passion. I really wish they would have remade it in the Zombies Chronicles for Black Ops 3, but they didn't. And I was really
Okay,
upset.
I remember Buried.
I was actually really sad because they only remade Origins for Black Ops 3, and I was like, you probably could have done more like cut Ascension, because Ascension's whatever. Ascension's mid.
I really liked Ascension, honestly.
I don't dislike Ascension, but it's definitely a mid map compared to like other maps.
There's less to do in the older maps, so maybe that's why
Right.
they're less popular.
And like they put Shino Numa, Verrucht, Nocturne Toten. They put like those in, but
I see those are my favorites, the World of War ones.
they're just boring, you know?
That's kind of why I liked them. I never liked zombies for the Easter eggs. I liked it for the
Well, not
survival
even-
aspect.
And not even for the Easter eggs. I mean, like there's super small maps. There's not a lot of
Especially
shit to see.
Knocked.
Like, do I like Transit? No, I do not like Transit. But like, there's so much around Transit that
I
is
actually
not
kinda like
around on
Transit.
like Noct.
I didn't like Transit.
I like
think-
Transit.
I think Transit's a bad map, but a good idea.
Just
like-
done, not the best.
Yeah, well, because I don't know if you guys know about like the whole story around why Transit the way it is. So when they designed Transit, it was actually there wasn't supposed to be fog. There wasn't supposed to be anything there. It was supposed to be this huge fucking map, and they built it around PC players. And because it was coming out on Xbox 360, they literally could not do that because the Xbox 360 and PS3 could not handle the map.
So they had to, put the fog
add
so it
fog.
wouldn't render.
They had to add fog so everything didn't render at once and absolutely melt your fucking console. So because of consoles and because they had to make it for a previous generation of console, it's shit. It is literally bad because of
Yeah.
that.
So it's not even really their fault. It's just kind of like
No.
the technology at the
I
time.
wonder if there's like a mod
Right.
you can get without fog.
You probably could. I mean, honestly, Black Ops 3 has a lot of mods that you can probably download that would make it to be that way. I'm sure you could probably get a. I remade Transit, but it's fucking fogless, but it would probably run like dog shit. It'd be better to just play Transit. I don't dislike Transit. They did a lot of cool things. It was definitely like
It was interesting.
up. It was up in the times. Like they definitely moved
Yeah.
forward with like what Zombies was versus what it is now.
Mm-hmm.
Just not a good map, I will admit. All you moon lovers out there, I think you're wrong.
Moon was.
I liked Moon. I wouldn't say I loved Moon. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna defend it.
It was fun when it came out.
It was cool, the low gravity type beat, and it's going to the moon.
So I have my biggest problem with Moon is that it is 100% sensory overload at all times.
It's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, you have to worry about the astronaut suffocating space, the drills fucking destroying an entire dome, boss zombies everywhere, fucking shit like that. It's too much happening at one time on a map that is clustered.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even that it's small. The map Moon's not even a small map. It's just clustered
big.
as hell. It is clustered.
Yeah, it is very tight.
And I like Mob of the Dead, but it's tight for good reason. You're in a jail. There's not meant to be this metric range of room down aisles of jail cells, you know? But with Moon, you're literally in a giant dome meant to preserve plants and vegetation. You're telling me that I can't run through the middle of this fucking dome while zombies are attacking me? That's where I run into the problem with Moon.
I respect it.
I haven't played zombies in a while. It's been a grip.
I didn't realize how long the Shangri-La Easter egg is, dude.
I didn't even know it really had one, honestly.
The first Easter egg in all of Zombies was on Ascension. And
Really?
that's why it's really janky and fucking stupid. And then Shangri-La was the next map to come out after Ascension. That's Easter egg is also like a lot of steps, really fucking stupid and like extremely just dumb.
Mm-hmm.
And then Moon's Easter egg is also dumb. I'm just gonna say it. All
Yeah.
Black Ops 1, like when they first did Easter eggs, they're not good. Anyone who thinks that the Easter eggs from Black Ops 1 are good, you're lying to yourself because they didn't know what they were doing. Then Black Ops 2, I never did Trans's Easter egg. I looked it up once. It's cool, but it's also just whack
Mm-hmm.
as they added so much shit at once. Like with the denizens and the fog and taking them over so you can teleport around and shit
Yeah,
like that.
I remember the denizens.
Like there's so much shit with that in that Easter egg. I think there's at one point you do have to lure a denizen somewhere, and that's part of the Easter egg and shit like
Mhm.
that. That one's annoying. I don't know Die Rises at all. There's something with the dragon on the roof. That's about all I know. Buried's Easter egg is fucking insanely hard. It's so goddamn hard. And then Origins is how patient can you be?
Yeah.
Do you have patience to do this Easter egg? Then you can do it. If you don't have patience, you will never do it. And that's how I like rate most of the maps from Black Ops 1 to Black Ops 2. I rate them based off of fun, not Easter egg.
Mhm.
The Easter eggs are like definitely a reason to play them, but I'd played a lot of the maps for fun anyway. Like Barry's one of my favorite maps. Yeah,
Yeah.
Barry's one of my favorite maps. That Easter egg is fucking stupid, hard, and ridiculous.
Hmm.
I love Buried as a map. Fucking Origins is my favorite map of all time, and its Easter egg is fun. I don't like Die Rise because it's just a bad map. Die Rise is a bad map. Mob of the Dead, I love. The Easter egg's fun. Call of the Dead is fun. The Easter egg's fun. I like Ascension, but it's not anywhere near top.
Mm-hmm.
Shit like that. I mean, fuck, I just love playing zombies.
Yeah, I used to really love it. Used to really, really love it. I don't really think I have a Call of Duty on my PC.
Modern Warfare 2? I think I have World at War.
I definitely don't.
Braden did the funny and he downloaded that shit I sent a while ago. That was like the illegal download for all zombies or like all Call of Duties or something like that. And he finally did it. He's been
Did it
playing Black
work?
Ops 2.
Oh, fuck
yeah,
yeah,
he's
I
been playing
remember
Black
that.
Ops 2.
Holy shit.
I sent that. No one believed that it was real.
Luke sending spyware.
I don't know if I would do the illegal download for it just because, first off, I'd want to play with my friends. And I doubt that would work as a
Yeah.
play with people thing. And also, like, I like getting the achievements for doing stuff in them. I'm very much, I really like getting the achievement for doing this stupid thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm about tapped out, fellas. I'm gonna try and get this. Maybe I can fix my monitors tonight. See what I can do.
GPU
I'm
gone,
gamer
go
sauced
fried.
up.
Yeah, it might be. Might be switching it out tomorrow. I might be on a Discord call with Wook.
I'm gamer sauced on the Goingo.
Yeah,
Gamer sauce
yeah,
on the
me
Goingo.
too.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, hunt it.
Hundo,
Hunt it.
hundo.
Holden.
All right, guys. Well, that's the end of the podcast. Luke.
Sancho, please marry me. If you guys fucking don't subscribe, I will be in your room at 3 a.m. because you called me at 3 a.m. Don't call Luke at 3 a.m. challenge.
Guys, don't go into your bathroom and say
it-
Luke. Luke.
hit that
mirror.
like button, comment, subscribe. If you say Luke in the mirror 3 times with your lights off, I will come into your house and hit that like button, comment, and subscribe for you. Also ring that bell for notifications. We post every week. Follow our social medias down in the link below at TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Kind of. I don't think we use Twitter.
I have it logged in.
I have
It's
Twitter
yeah,
on
I
mine,
have it
but
logged in on
like,
mine too. I'm gonna tweet tomorrow.
but we get nothing but porn pot ads on it. I always look and at my phone. I'm like, I have a notification from Twitter. It's like This is a porn bot for the
Dude,
hell.
it's
the-
It's so
I have to read some of these because they're fucking ridiculous. Like some of them are retweet this for anime.
Yes. Oh my god.
I get those
Titty.
all
I
the
get those.
time.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck does this even mean? Retweet this for anime titties or something like that.
That was
Like,
the
what
most recent one that I saw.
Like, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, I'm like, dude, what the fuck is all this? I don't know. It's weird. It's really weird. Anyway, guys, that is the end of today's Hello Harem podcast. If you found anything informative, funny, or interesting, make sure to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe for more episodes every single week from the fellas with technical difficulties and IRL tax problems. So, that is all for this week, guys. We will see you next week on the Hello Harem
Tonight,
podcast.
before you go to
Soon.
bed, make an inspection tour of your ice
Forward to
box.
that.
How's that
See
Pabst
how
Blue Ribbon
forward.
supply holding out?
Or don't look forward to it.
More done.
Tomorrow morning when your
Yeah.
dealer says,
All right,
what
guys,
do
we'll
you
catch you
have?
next week. Have a good
Say,
one.
Pabst Blue Ribbon. What else?